Oh, That's Random Podcast. The show with a spin on everyday real life. Random topics that will have you like, what? With that guy, your guy, the one and only Nerdy G.
Oh man. Yo, if you don't know that song, you need to know it. You need to learn it. You need to embrace it. You need to figure it out. You need to, when you're feeling down, put that song on. And I guarantee it's a quick song to get you to feeling right. Mr. 305, Mr. Worldwide himself, Pitbull, Neo. That's just a great mix of artistry, music. The way that it makes you feel, the way that it gets your blood pumping, it gets the adrenaline going and make you feel like you can go outside and conquer the world and take over any and everything, because that's just how you feel. That's what music does to you. Music gives you something that is unexplainable, right? Music is the best way that I can explain it. Music, you don't need a vice, you don't need drugs. Music is the vice itself. The beats, the melodies, the intricate lyrics and how things are woven together, the snares, when everything know when to come in and when not to come in, it plays to something deeper that's inside of you. We don't really understand it. I'm pretty sure some of you music heads out there probably do understand when you hit certain chords or when you hit certain things, why it does take you that way. I don't understand it. I don't know. I ain't no music head like that. Do I play the trumpet? Yes, I do. Have I played the cornet? Yes, I do. I'm kind of a horn type of guy. You get what I'm saying? Miles Davis and so forth and so forth. But that's my life. That's where I roll at. That's where I go. You know what I'm saying? But, I'm here to give positivity today, man. Listen, I know a lot is going on out in the world right now, and it is what it is, right? All we got to do is, it's the time of our lives. That's the name of the song. It's the time of our lives. That's the name of this show. It's the time of our lives, right? Well, actually, the name of this show is Oh, That's Random Podcast, but the title of this show that's coming out is going to be The Time of Our Lives. Listen, we in it. We in the thick of it right now, no matter what age you are. You listening to this, you hear this right now, listen to me. I'm telling you, you are in the time of your life right now. Every moment that you have is the time of your life. That is it. That is all. The moments that you have in life, make them the time of your life. Every moment you live it like it's your last. They tell you this all the time. They preach it. They tell you, go out there, live life. Don't have one regret. Be you, be yourself, enjoy yourself, right? I know that a lot is going on right now. Listen, I'm going to dive into some of this stuff, but I don't want that to get your head down. I don't want you to hang your head. I want you to know that other people out there going through it too, me, myself included. We all going through something, right? Everybody going through something. So I want you guys to understand that, and I want you to keep your head up, right? That's where I'm coming in with this today. I just want everybody to feel good and know that you're not alone. You're not alone in this at all. Life keeps going. Life keeps going. We're gonna live every moment like it's our last. Right? I could have went with the Big Sean song. Him and Chris Brown. That's a hot song. That's a uplifting song that does something to you, that just make you feel good, that make you feel like you can get out and go conquer the world as well. Why not get out and go out there and conquer the world? You might not conquer the world, but you're gonna feel good trying to. Not asking you to go take over a country and be the best, and kind of be like some little Putin or a little Kim Jong-un. None of that stuff. What I'm asking you to do is just go out there and be the best version of yourself. When I say the best version of yourself, it doesn't matter what I think, doesn't matter what Larry thinks, doesn't matter what Patrice thinks, doesn't matter what Miss Gladys thinks down the street. It doesn't matter what they think. You just have to be the best you, period. Listen, inflation is a mother lover right now. Inflation is a mother lover. All you people out there with them Capital One quick silver credit cards, listen, there's a variable APR on that damn thing, and right now they got it at the highest. So if you swiping your Capital One credit card, stop. I'm putting that out there to you. Let me say that again. All you folks out there who got the Capital One Silver credit card, they got a variable APR. The interest rate on that bad boy is at the highest right now. So if you have the opportunity to transfer your balance to another credit card, do that. Save yourself some money and stop swiping that Capital One credit card. They out there getting y'all, you know what I'm saying? But most folks don't know that. But inflation is a mother love. It's tackling everybody, not just, you know, the poor. It's tackling middle class. It's tackling some of these, even some of these thousandaires, these little million, these 100,000aires or whatnot. This is attacking us. Listen, I used to get a 4-piece chicken for about $6. Now it's running about 10. I don't even eat chicken no more. Like literally, I might as well go ahead and go buy me some chickens, give me some eggs, and then, you know, have me a bunch of little chicks running around. And once they get old enough, you know, I gotta go. It might be cheaper that way. And that's just me being honest and being real about the whole situation. Everything is costing more. Then yeah, you give me a cost of living raise, but what does that really do? It just helps me to meet ends meet. Hell, shit, the ends been meeting. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's crazy what's going on. It's affecting everybody in a different way. I can even talk about how it's affecting people mentally, right? You know, we're dealing with wars that we don't even understand. I'm gonna be honest with you. We don't understand gas going up. They say, oh, because Russia and Ukraine was at war, our gas went up. What the hell they got to do with us? I don't really trust the news. The news ain't nothing but high school. I want y'all to understand that the news ain't nothing but high school. I want you to think about this. Fox, CNN, MSNBC, all of them is high school. It's like the jocks, the smart kids, then the cheerleaders. Like the news is really truly high school. Like they gonna keep you distracted. They gonna take shots at each other. They gonna be petty. All the above. I'm just looking at these things and I don't even know how to watch the news anymore. I don't even want to watch the news anymore. It's just it's a game that I'm not a fan of. I'm not a fan of high school games, and the news, hey, they play them bitches good. They play them real good. So, you know, it's deflection in my eyes. That's all it is. The news ain't nothing but one big deflection. We're going to make you look over here. We're going to make you go look over here. We're going to make you go look over here. But guess what? You're not paying attention to what's right in front of you. You're not paying attention to what's actually going on in the world. We're not actually being able to see what's what. And so for me, listen, I'm telling you, your boy Nerdy here for you. Your boy Nerdy is here for you. Hit me up on Instagram. Hit me up on Twitter. Hit me up on the Facebook page. Hit me up. The links are in the description. The follows and all of that good old stuff. Hit me up if you want to talk. Listen, I'm a licensed therapist. Okay, I'm a licensed therapist. You know, I do my thing. Okay, I do my thing from time to time. But we all going through something, and I just want us to be able to be in a position to where, you know that we share this. I share this with you. You're not alone in this. Like I say, the beautiful thing about the internet, not everybody has the internet, but those who do have the internet, or have access to get to the internet, there are people out there that are just like you. Your likes, they going through what you're going through. They might not talk about it because we're so used to masking at what's really going on with ourselves and what's going on in our lives, because that's all we've been taught to do, right? America, the media has taught us how to mask what's really going on with us. So when we walk out into the world, it's hard for us to kind of say what's going on with us. But guess what? There are people out there who are going through the same things that you are going through, and they may be willing to help you. And I know it's kind of cliche to say that, but how somebody who's going through something is going to help another person who's going through something. They can support each other. That's what they can do. They can support each other through that time and help each other get through that time because they understand what each other is going through during that time. I don't understand why people think you have to have a crab in a bucket mentality. That's not real. It's real if you want it to be real, right? Our minds are so great and so amazing. We can do anything, right? Here's the thing. I believe there are certain events that happened in the past, and I say there are certain events that happened in the past that I believe was a test to see if people will turn against each other or will they come together. And I believe that the government was behind those things, and they helped, escalate certain situations. And when they seen that the people actually came together, it's a little scary, right? The scariest thing to anybody that's in charge is hope. A beacon of hope is scary to people, right? Because when you have that beacon of hope, that means they can overtake you at any given time, because when hope spreads like wildfire, and when everybody gets that fire in their belly and they believe that they can do something, and they come together and they got one goal, and that goal is achieved because everybody's working as one and not a bunch of individuals. Oh man, that's scary. That's scary. Don't nobody want that. It's scary and it's cool. But we have been coached, taught, visualized. Everything has been put in our faces for us not to understand that, or for us not to see that, right? We gonna have the, what you say, crab in a barrel mentality. That's what it is. That's what they want. That's what they want us to have. When I say they, powers that be. Not talking about the community. I'm talking about they, the powers that be, the people that put the media in our face. They allow people, the people who they want to be up front. They're there. They're there. I hear it all the time when I listen to other podcast shows. When I hear rappers and musicians talk about it, it's like, hey, if the label wants you to be here, they'll put you there, or they'll shelve your ass. It's not necessarily I'm shelving you because of XYZ. No, I'm shelving you because I can. You probably seeing some stuff on social media that I don't like, and right now because you bugging and you wilding, I gotta give you a little pow and remind you who's in charge. It's a form of, keeping their thumb on you and letting you know, hey, no matter how much money you make, I still have some type of control over you. Listen, you're signed to me. You're signed to me. So if I decide that I don't like what you're doing, all I can do is I can ice you. If y'all don't know what that term ice means, that means basically like in football, for those, I'm gonna bring this home. For those who are in football, like when the field goal kicker goes out to kick the ball and then the other coach calls a timeout right before he kicks it, that's called icing the kicker, right? That's a tactic that the media and certain corporations use against some of our public figures that we know. And hey, you tell a person to sit their ass down because I don't like what you're doing. I don't have to tell you that I don't like what you're doing, but if I see something that I don't like what you're doing, I have a way to make you sit down. I have a way to ice you and make you go cold. Think about it. It's not that hard. I can be on them all day. I can be on them all night. Y'all know me. I'm nerdy, man. I'll deep dive. I'll unpack some shit. I'll make it happen, right? But this is a positive episode, right? This is something to let you know that, hey, you're not alone, right? I know what's going on in the world's economy. Everybody wants to say, oh, it's booming. This is booming. No, listen, I want y'all to understand something. The world economy is in shambles. Okay, the world economy is in shambles. They want us to believe that it's not, but it is. It is. The world economy is in shambles. We're trying to pick right now between cryptocurrency and cold hard cash. how do you transition from cold hard cash money in your hand, to cryptocurrency? See, dollars translate to credit cards, debit cards, X, Y, and Z. That's all regulated by the government. Cryptocurrency is not regulated by anyone. So therefore, with all these little lock boxes and all of these keys and whatever the case may be, it's unbeknownst to the average person. They don't really understand it. I know there's a lot of people out there that are explaining cryptocurrency and whatnot, and people are like, still don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? If I pick up a dollar is a dollar. If I pick up a quarter is a quarter. I got a cryptocurrency in a digital lockbox. I don't know how that's beneficiary to me, even though some countries out there are already using cryptocurrency as forms of payment. And then, of course, even here in the United States, you are seeing cryptocurrencies being added to the ATM machines, which at this point, like I said, our economy, the world's economy, is in shambles because we're getting ready to make a transition. Do I believe that we're going to go to cryptocurrency? Yeah, by 2030, we'll be all on cryptocurrency in dollars, $100 bills, and all of that. I just don't know where they fit in the grand scheme of the future of this world. But that's scary in itself. Because that's a change. That's not just a small change. That's not a weather machine changing the weather. This is something that's going to affect the way that people live. This is going to affect the balance of life and quality of life of some of these billionaires. Some of these billionaires not even going to get to that point, or they might be a billionaire in cash money, but when it comes to cryptocurrency, the smart ones, or the not so smart ones probably just be like, fuck it, and their life change in a flash. And then they'll be feeling what some of us who are down here, middle class, poverty stricken homes, they probably feel that heat and feel what that is. And some of us gonna come up, and I'm not gonna lie, some of us gonna come up, and it's gonna change. And that's something that the powers that be must kind of sort through and find the best way for them to come out on top on this end. They don't want a shift like that. Anything, nobody wants a shift like that. Let's talk about Company X real quick. Let's talk about Company X. So let me tell you this. I got a little information on Company X. Company X, right before COVID hit, right? Company X had a stock purchase program, right? And Company X was giving their employees 15% discount at the lowest trade for a 6-month period. But right before COVID actually hit, they switched that from 15% to 10%, still the lowest at that time. But then also they offered a buyback option, which means all the money that you put into the stock, you can actually take that money back and not actually purchase the stock. Now, of course, to some people who is, was like, hey, we don't know what the hell's going on, COVID's here, X, Y, and Z, and we're like, damn, like, what's going to happen? We don't know. Everybody's running behind a ball of damn toilet paper for no apparent reason. But you know what? I need to have as much cash on me as possible. So whatever money I pumped into that stock purchase program, it doesn't even matter at this point. Give me my decades. Cool, got it. When they shut the world down on March 3rd, March 5th, somewhere around there, March 8th, the stock market took a terrible crash. And what happened? Company X stock price went all the way down to $189. Now, if their employees were still getting that 15% discount, and it dropped down to $189. So 15% off $189, and just to say a person was putting in 5% or 10%, I'll let you do the math. I'm not a mathematician, I promise you I'm not, but I want you to just do the math yourself. Just imagine if, half those employees would have kept their stock options at that time. What you think would happen to company X. What I'm saying is, basically, they know how to hit us with the pow pow. They know how to prep before they know how to prep before the storm is coming, because they are aware of the storm. Not all of us are aware of the storm, but there are some of us out there that have an ideal, and we can help each other, and we can lean on each other. We can give each other motivation. We can give each other advice, but we have to be open-minded when these people are giving this advice. Everybody has a story. Everybody came from somewhere. Everybody has done something. Everybody has been through something. So basically what I'm saying to you guys, listen, even though I'm telling you guys to live life like it's the time of your life, don't be scared to be open-minded and find somebody like-minded like you. Find somebody who is open and probably a little bit, more well-versed in certain things, and be ready for it. Be ready for it. Embrace it. Work together. Get out of this. You don't have to go through anything by yourself. There's people who are going to help you just because it's in their heart to help people, right? We hear a ton of stories, feel-good stories, about how people are just compassionate and they do things out the kindness of their heart. There are people that still exist like that in this world. Those people come from hope. Those people come from rock bottom, and those people have seen something, and now their life has changed, that they're above the clouds. Even though they're not billionaires or millionaires, they're above the clouds, and they don't worry about the small shit. It's a hamster wheel. It's a hamster wheel that they want us to be on. They want us to be on a hamster wheel. They want us to keep running the same deal so they can keep running the same game, keep distracting us. You know what I say? Squirrel. What? Squirrel, huh? That's what they want us to do. I know a lot of people probably are hearing this, and they're probably thinking like, yo, nerdy, you're bugging. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm not. I do like conspiracy theories, but I'm not a conspiracy theorist. But what I'm telling you is what I see. I told you guys once before, I see the world totally different now. I see the world totally different now. I'm not saying that I got a third eye, some shit like that. I do not have a third eye. I might have a third eye. Somebody's going to tell me that I got a third eye. No, I just see the world totally different. I see it clear. My mind is different. The way I interpret information is different now. Words, I hear words totally different. I clearly hear everything that you don't say and the things that you do say. I'm not trying to read into anything, but it just happens, and I hear it, and then I have questions, and when I have questions and you sidestep those questions like you John Moran or something, then it's hard for me to trust you. It's hard for me to unsee what I've saw. But listen, let's have the time of our lives. Let's have the time of our lives. Don't sweat this shit. Everybody going through something. It's cool. Too many people are living together these days. I know here in the DFW, so many people are living together because they can't afford it on their own. And the sad part is some of them are living in one bedrooms. I know 3 grown adults living in a 1-bedroom apartment because the rent is $1,500 for 1 bedroom. Do the math. $1,500 for a 1-bedroom. Where they do that at? This ain't New York. This ain't New York. We in Texas, the country, baby. You hear me? Home of the Cowboys. America's team. America's team. America's team. We here, baby. But y'all, it's ridiculous. You say, oh, we gave you a cost of living raise. Cool, you gave them a cost of living raise, but yet they still can't live. They can't live free. So listen, I'm telling you from your guy Nerdy, this is what I'm telling you, and hear me clearly when I tell you this. Enjoy your money while you have it. Enjoy your life. If you gotta live with a couple friends, if you gotta live with some family members, hey, Fuck it, y'all get it together and y'all enjoy y'all life. Y'all understand why some poor people are the happiest people on earth? Because they have friends, they have family, and they are enjoying their lives. They're taking the little money that they have and they're making the best out of it. And if you don't know how to make the best out of what you have, then you're not living life. And that's just simple. I'm telling you, just like that. We need to continue to live our lives the best way that we can, but we have to get out of our own way. We have to stop with the distractions of media, what the world is, putting on us, the news, what it's putting on us. Don't be worried about all these distractions. They saying that these things are happening more and more. These things have been happening since the beginning of time. Just because we didn't have nobody there to record it, we didn't see it, but it did happen. Okay? I want us to have the time of our lives, ladies and gentlemen. I wanna go out. I wanna be happy. I wanna laugh. I wanna make memories. When I'm on my deathbed, I wanna say, I lived every second of my life. I got a friend right now, been traveling nonstop, and I said, yo, I'm proud. I'm proud of that person. I'm proud of that person because she doing her damn thing. She just traveling. Don't matter. She traveling, she out there, she moving, she shaking and moving. She getting married later on this year. Or next year, I want to say. She getting married later on next year. She going to have a destination wedding. That shit is bomb. But she's enjoying life to the fullest. And I think all of us need to do that no matter what our situation is. We pick it. I'm not telling you to be irresponsible and go out there and just, fuck all your money off and don't have no place to live and be out there on the streets. Because trust me, if you're in a DFW, it gets hot out here. I mean, shit, we had more than a couple days of 100 plus heat days. And I'm gonna tell you this, I walk outside and I walk my ass right back inside, right back inside. And my homegirl Alexa let me know, hey, it's 102 outside. I'm not going out there. Yeah, I'm not going out there. That's just me. And listen, I know I've said a lot already. I ain't even touched on the post-COVID shit, right? Because I mean, even to break down the changes and everything of COVID is such big in its own self. I mean, hell, I'm gonna need a team to help me to kind of break down the good, the bad, and the ugly on that. So if you want to be an intern, I'll let your boy Nerdy's Umbrella hit the email address. It's in the link. It's in the bio. Reach out to me, man, and help me out. Like help me build this thing. I'm not trying to do this by myself, but I got a vision and I'm gonna make it happen, right? I'm gonna have the time of my life while I'm doing it as well, right? I'm going to enjoy the life. I'm going to not wait and say, oh, I'm up this much and now I can go enjoy life. No, fuck that. I gotta do it while I'm here. I gotta do it while I'm still living. I gotta do it. I can't just work and then say, okay, I'm gonna go chill. No, I'm gonna work and I'm gonna enjoy it at the same time, and I'm gonna be smart about my financial decisions and put money back so I can continue to live. So when I do stop doing this, or if I ever decide to stop doing this, I will still have something to fall back on and still be enjoying myself until my dying day. You feel me? That's it. That's all. But listen, have the time of our lives. Listen, this, I'm not gonna beat that dead horse. Y'all already know what it is. I am your host, that guy Nerdy G. Just call me Nerdy G. Follow me on Instagram at that guy Nerdy G. Follow the brand Nerdy's Umbrella. What you think it is? You know what I'm saying? On Instagram, it's just Nerdy's Umbrella. Same thing on Twitter, it's Nerdy's Umbrella. Follow me on Twitter. That guy, oh no, it's not that guy. On Twitter, it is Nerdy_GEEWAY. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget the E's, you know what I'm saying? And when you want to mosey on way over there to the website, nerdysumbrella.com, check out what's going on over there. That's why I'm posting some of my photos. I'm doing section photos at this point, and what I mean section photos is just a certain group of type of photos I'm just putting out there. Couple things coming, so stay tuned for that page on Nerdy's Umbrella, and also that's where you can catch all the That's Random podcast shows there too. All of them, all the episodes are on there, loaded up. So please go over there, support the channel, all that in the above. And listen, keep living, be positive, love somebody. You hear me? I said not anybody, but love somebody, and talk to somebody. Find somebody and y'all help each other out. We talk about reach one, teach one. Listen, help somebody out. It doesn't matter. I don't care if it's your next door neighbor. Go laugh. Go have a good laugh with them. Hang over the fence, laugh and joke. We don't have to hate each other. We don't have to dislike each other. We just got to get along with each other, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. This has been Oh That's Random Podcast. I am Herdy G. And I just want to let everybody know that we all gonna have the time of our lives. You understand? Hey, remember now. Everybody going through something. Everybody going through something. Drink it up. Hey, tell them. Everybody going through something. When we roll it up, pull it up. Hey, tell them something. Hey, Mr. A. Hey, it's okay, ladies and gentlemen. It's cool. We going to the club. It's gonna be a good one. Hey, ooh. Hey. Ladies and gentlemen, have the time of your life. This is Oh That's Random Podcast, brought to you by Nerdy Zone Brother. And we out. All right.